asset we have, Freedom Gallery, to educate all those who need to be educated about the importance of veterans and the service that they provide to us. We know how to do it. Abac used the George T. Smith Parlor, which you'll see on the right side of the lobby, to educate students and visitors about the importance of public service. Can't imagine how many hundreds of people have gone through Tift Hall just to learn about George T. Smith. I predict that thousands will go through Tift Hall to learn about Pinky Durham and military veterans. So thank you. As I close my remarks, I do wish to introduce and bring to the podium for a moment one individual, Congressman Austin Scott, who represents Tifton in Georgia's 8th Congressional District. A native of Tifton, a longtime supporter of Abac, a real friend of veterans, who led the effort to bring a veterans clinic to Tifton in the last year. He and his staff have handled all of the needs with the U.S. Army, the Department of Defense, and the Veterans Administration. It is amazing how much federal bureaucracy can be cut through when a congressman says, do this. Congressman Scott, thank you for all you've done to veterans, and I will offer the podium to you.
Thank you, President Bridges. There's some other positions you might run for, too. No write-in candidacy. We've got such a beautiful country, and if you listen to the news today, don't. Just cut it off. I mean, so many of them are down on this country, and what would the world look like today without America? And I would tell you that it would be a vastly different place that would not be as good as it is. And our country, we're who we are because of the freedoms that we have. And we have those freedoms because about 1% of our population steps up and takes the call every time the trumpet sounds. And so I want to thank you for your service, if you're a veteran or if you're currently in the service. And I want to thank your families, because when you go to war, they go to war too. And I want to encourage you to keep praying. There are a tremendous number of men and women that are out there today fighting to make sure that personal freedoms and individual liberties are expanded around the world. And it's my privilege to serve and represent you, and I'm glad that I and my staff could be a part of helping put this together. Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Scott. It is an honor for me to present our next speaker. Get ready. Mark Smith was born in 1946 in Lima, Ohio. He enlisted in the U.S. Army on February 10, 1964. He had an incredible career before his retirement as major in the Army, June 1 of 1985. From West Germany to Southeast Asia, this dedicated American served his country in an outstanding fashion. Mark Smith was a black lion in Vietnam on the day of destiny, October 17, 1967. Decorated many times, he received the Distinguished Service Cross for his extraordinary heroism in a Vietnam battle in 1972. He spent 312 days as a prisoner of war in Cambodia after being captured in that particular battle in 72. Major Smith's final assignment was as commander of the U.S. Army Special Forces Detachment in South Korea. He has lived in Thailand since his retirement from the Army, where he remains very active in the POW, MIA issues in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Smith.
I used to be taller. Okay, General Shelton, I'm going to try to be good on this one, all right? If you look among you, you see some men with young wives who grow older by the day, and every day, every year when we get together, there are less of us. but we all hearken back in our particular group to one 2-day period on the 16th and 17th of October 1967, when a member of this community shone above all others